Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. The hydrant just arrived, so I can finally get this shallow water trench filled. What I need to do is get the end of this pipe cut. I have the location marked on the drawings, so what I'm going to do, this is the edge of the building right here. I'm going to measure over, drop a plumb line down, cut the pipe there, and then run the hydrant up from there. The hydrant is going to be treated similar to that hydrant right there with the pea gravel and the bucket and all that stuff. That'll be pretty much the same. But before I cut that pipe, what I'm going to have to do is shut off the water at the new curb stop. That'll make sure that that actually works, and it'll get the water shut off so I can put the hydrant in. So first thing to do is shut off the water. I went to go get a ladder so I could span the ditch there and get this shut off, but I noticed this stuff was coming and it's almost here. Yeah, I just got a few things I gotta put away. We'll let this rain pass. Yeah, it looks like it's not gonna last that long. It's very windy, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get any rain. It looks like this is just gonna blow right over. Unfortunately, I had to put everything away, so this is gonna take a lot longer than I thought, but at least it won't be wet down in the trench. All right, the first part of the storm has passed. There's another huge chunk of storm on its way, but I think I can get this done before that gets here. I have the water shut off, so what I'm going to do now is take that pipe down into the trench, cut it off over here somewhere, cut that little plug off, and let it drain out over here. I'm going to be working over here. Then I'll get the position marked off and do all that stuff, and we'll get this thing installed real quick. This hydrant is a 3-foot bury depth hydrant, and you're supposed to have 27.5 inches of it out of the ground. That's just kind of arbitrary. This is going to be deeper than that. It's going to be 4 feet in the ground, so we're only going to have a foot or so out of the ground, and that's how I want it. This will be inside of a cabinet inside the wood shop, and the 3-foot bury depth, this trench is going to be insulated like crazy, and you'll see that in a little bit. Okay, I believe I'm ready to go. I have my bucket connected to my hydrant there. Once I get the pipe connected at the bottom, that's going to slide down after I get some gravel in the bottom. You'll see all that stuff. I'm going to put pea stone in the bottom, cover that with landscape fabric, cover this end with landscape fabric because I don't want anything getting in that little opening right there. So this whole end is going to get covered with landscape fabric and zip ties. Then I'm going to test the hydrant, turn the water back on, test the hydrant, watch for leaks down there. If there's no leaks, I'll cut that string, slide the bucket down, and then I'm gonna fill that to the same height as the trench. Then I'll fill the bucket with pea stone up to the same height as the fill in the trench, put the foam in the entire trench, and then I'll put foam on top of the pea gravel inside of the bucket. That's why I cut the hole so big. I'll get that sealed up, and then I'll fill the rest of the trench. I may have missed a step or so, but you'll see it all in the video. Oh, one other thing I know I forgot. I have a waterproof temperature probe with, I forget how long this is. It's about 6 feet. I'm gonna run this down the pipe from a little bit above where the floor is gonna be. Then I'll run it down the pipe and along that pipe and zip tie it in place. When it's 20 below in the winter, I'd like to see what the temperature is below the foam there. Okay, let's get started on this. Make sure I can see that so I don't forget it. Okay, I got my hydrant connected. Now I got to turn the water back on and see if this leaks. And if it doesn't, there's my landscaping fabric. I'm going to wrap that around the valve down there, and then we can continue on with the rest of the stuff. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and not a drop of water out of this, so it is not leaking. Now I'm going to get some gravel down here, pea stone, and wrap this valve up so nothing gets into this outlet here. And then we can get the bucket down and all that other fun stuff. Okay, hopefully the wind isn't going to make this sound mess up. I put a layer of landscape fabric over the pea gravel that's in there. I can't do the top of this bucket yet. I need to fill it with pea gravel, and I ran out of pea gravel. So I'm going to fill this trench up to that red line right there, and then I'm going to start getting the foam insulation in here. And then tomorrow, when the dump opens, I'm going to get some more pea gravel, get this filled up, and get the sock on top of it like that one there. Okay, I've been rushing without filming for a bit because that storm is just about here, the back end of it. And the back end of it is big. It's going to be a big storm. What I have here, you've seen me wetting and tamping the sand in there. Once that was done, I cut a piece of foam that was 30 inches wide and fit that into the bottom. Then I cut one that's 24 inches wide and put that right on top of that. These are just cutoffs on the side, loose cutoffs. I'll get them positioned a little better before I backfill this. Then I took 4 pieces of foam and got it to fit all the way down into the bottom. This is going to get backfilled with sand here. Sand is a real good insulator. And then over the top, I'm going to be insulating in this area as well. This area gets a concrete block right here, and the level of the gravel is going to be right around here. This is going to get a cap on it too. So what I need to do is make sure that I have enough R value through the block and to the water right here. So I'll need a good deal of vertical foam as well as the horizontal foam. So tomorrow, when I can get back at this, I'm going to put 4 inches of foam in that whole area around that bucket. I'm going to fill the bucket to the level of the sand, and then I'm going to put foam inside the bucket and put the sock on it like this. Then I'll backfill this whole thing, and I'll backfill this area, and then this area is going to get some horizontal foam as well. It's going to be pretty complicated, but I need a lot of protection in this area because this pipe right here is really close to the outside of the wall. So I'm going to need a ton of insulation right in here as well. So if you want to see all that stuff, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.